everyone. Vevekuve. If I say don't even hear Vevekuve, this one another Vevekuve matter. They say here a U.S. firm set to file suit against Chicago State University to revoke Tinubu's mystery certificate. Now, real mystery certificate. The certificate that it's only one person that knows how it is. The certificate that when they come to the yearbook, something is missing. Chicago State University locked their Twitter account, now known as X account, for the past like 3 or 4 years. If I'm not mistaken, definitely more than 2 years, because it was during that whole election period, I think, when people were really on top of their matter with the fact that, oh, how come, Tinubu, where did he get this certificate? Did he really get this certificate? Some people say that it's someone's identity, that it's a female, that it's there, it's male. It's a whole lot of things, that had been going on. But here we have a U.S. firm that is set to sue this particular institution. And it's been a lot of drama that have been going on around Tinubu. And it's such a disgrace, actually, that Nigeria, and such a shame that we are saddled with all of these. That a seat that is supposed to be occupied by someone with character has been occupied by someone who has really put our country on the map of shame. Imagine a so-called leader of a country being looked upon as a drug dealer, someone who has drug dealings, being looked upon as someone who forges certificates and all of that. It's not a good thing for the country. So when you're traveling, you're giving those extra scrutiny. You're wondering where that is coming from. But of course, if you can have a so-called president, an illegitimate one at that, but what sees him as your leader, someone with such kind of dealings, then imagine what it is, the way the citizens, are going to be looked upon. Parallel Fact is saying an American law firm has initiated a sprawling legal battle to compare the revocation of Bola Tinubu's mysterious academic qualification. Chicago-based Options Law Group, PC, has prepared with an insider described to the Gazette as a thermonuclear lawsuit to push Chicago State University to void a diploma it awarded to Mr. Tinubu in 1979, citing forgery on which the qualification was procured. Also, there was also a court case that was initiated that led to a judgment where FBI and other of their security agencies were also asked to publish certain files, the investigation that they did on Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, for them to publish it. But of course, although CIA was exempted from that publication, and it was supposed to come out, I think, the first week of May. But what we have now is that they've gone on to court, and they're trying to get them either extend it or not to get it public. It's a whole lot of drama. With Tinubu over there. This Chicago Bobo thing has been happening, has been on the news since 1999, right? Yeah, it's been on since no, not 1999, maybe like 2000 or thereabout, the same time that the Toronto issue happened, where there was someone who was called Salisu Buhari, who was the then Speaker of the House of Representatives, that was also found to have issue with his own certificate. That one resigned honorably. But in the case of Mr. Bola Ahmed Tinubu, he has been fighting it, and up till now. The firm said it settled on a court battle after the CSU administrators spawned a morass of demand letters sent between March and April 2025, asserting strongly that it was no longer tenable for the school to continue standing by Mr. Tinubu's certificate after it had been established that the high school records he submitted to enroll at the Illinois institution were falsified. So if you have falsification of records of what it is that took him, that he used to get admission, and if that is fake, then whatever certificate that he got, it also has to be nullified. That shouldn't also be allowed to happen. And they say If we do not hear from you or your general counsel by the end of the 14 days, all legal rights shall be explored, including but not limited to legal proceedings necessary in accordance with state and federal laws. The firm warned in an April 1st, 2025 missive to the school, copying several authorities, including Illinois Attorney General's office. And then, of course, you have the new battleground, they said, opened 2 years after the Nigerian leader weathered a short but disparaging legal challenge over whether or not he graduated from the school as asserted in his application to run for president in 2023. This is a whole lot of drama, a whole lot of things, that it's going on, and it's really crazy. But this firm says it's now prepared to approach federal and state courts for a sweeping mandamus, a judicial command ordering an entity to perform a specific duty, which in this instance will be the cancellation of Mr. Tinubu's certificate by the university administrators. It's unbelievable the kind of things that one seem to find. You somehow corruption, it's everywhere. It usually will be the laws of the state that usually will govern it, because at the stage you would think that Chicago State University would want to take themselves away from all these shenanigans that are going on. But hey, it seems the more you look, the less you see, you understand, and all of that. So we'll follow this and see how this goes on. Or is it that Tinubu is able to also now block the whole issue or whatever it is that is happening over there? Remember the last time Tinubu went to the court to say that if there was going to be something about irreparable damage to his reputation or something like that, if the investigation that was done on him years ago, from which he had to pay a fine of was it $450,000, if it's made public, it's going to affect him, and he went to court to stop that, to do a whole lot of things. But hey, Tinubu is also fighting back and trying to stop the bet. At the end of the day, for every Nigerian, this is such a shame that this kind of a person is the kind of person that was allowed to rig our election and also occupying an office that he's not supposed to be. So at the end of the day, what are you telling the younger generation? We are quick to say that, oh, the younger generation are not doing well, they've done this, they've done that, yada 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 yada, this and that. Isn't the older generation even worse? Yes, isn't the older generation even worse? But anyway, we'll continue to follow the development and see how things turn out to be. And it's crazy, right? It's crazy. So at this moment, I'm going to say thank you so much, everyone. Thank you so much for always watching and always commenting. You know how it is. Ave Vancouver.